Hey there, YouTube. It's Mike, the Dicka Collector here. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a great week. Um, for all you people out there, fathers, fathers to be, grandfathers, or just kids, I hope you all celebrated with your parents. And if you're parents, I hope you celebrated with your kids and had a great Father's Day weekend last week. Um, I was pretty busy. My brother, who's significantly younger than me, got married last week, so that was fun. A big party. Uh, Ended up traveling most of the day on Sunday, but my kids and I celebrated on Monday, which was really nice. Um, I try to get them into the card hobby and get them to enjoy cards, and sometimes they show a glimmer of hope, and then that vanishes. But I'm not giving up. I'll keep trying. I'll keep showing them cards. Sometimes they find a color they like or something like that. But all in all, it was a great week. Great celebrating with my girls. I hope you all had a good Father's Day as well. I don't have much today, just a few TTM returns. Figured I'd show them on camera. We'll start here with the Shuffle Trade. This is the site where you send a random signed card, and then they randomly assign who gets what. It's pretty neat. It's a kind of fun way to get cards you don't necessarily collect on your own. So they always include their website information. And then, let's see what we get here. So very cool. Looks like we got a 1989 Topps Albert Bentley. I did not have that, so that's pretty cool to add to the collection. Nice little football autograph there. Came out pretty nice, the black ink. So it's fun. I like that I get cards that I don't normally have. Generally, I get a lot of baseball, which is the one sport I don't have a lot of. But this is a football card. I don't know much about him, Albert Bentley. Let's see what we can find out here. So he played with the Michigan, Oakland, and the Colts. Oh, Michigan and Oakland were with the USFL, and then with the Colts. I don't know much about him, and I didn't prepare, so I'll have to look him up and see what I can find out about him. But pretty cool card, pretty cool auto. Thank you, Shuffle Trades. Now we'll get to my returns. So the first return here is coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida. This is a really cool return, guys, here. So this is 1977 Topps rookie of Vince Papale. If you guys remember the Disney movie Invincible, it was based on his life. He was a special teams guy, wide receiver, played for the Eagles for 3 seasons. And like I said, most people know him because of the movie Invincible, which was a great movie, but it never tells the whole story. So he was a 30-year-old rookie, but he never played college football. He did play in what was known as the World Football League in 1975, which is basically like the minor leagues of the NFL back then. And he did attend an open tryout, and Dick Vermeil, the head coach of the Eagles, did spot him and select him for the team. Interestingly, the producers of the movie wanted the NFL's endorsement. So the only way the NFL would endorse the movie, I don't know if you guys have seen it, was to give Vince Papale a girlfriend who was a Giants fan, so they could add some drama to the movie. That is not the case in real life. I guess his girlfriend was a diehard Eagles fan, just like he was. Currently, he does a lot of speaking engagements where he breaks down fact from fiction on the movie. But awesome autograph. This is the only card I could find of his, and he did. It looks like, from what I could tell, he personalizes everything. So I'm trying to see there. So it says to Michael, and then Vince Papale. I can't make out. Oh, Dream Big. So to Michael, Dream Big, Vince Papale. Very cool. Very happy to have that. That was my dryer, guys. So laundry's done. I'll be doing that after I show off some cards. Next edition is from Birmingham, Alabama. And we have, for the 91 Max set, Mr. Mickey Gibbs. Unfortunately, this is not the card I pulled, but I sent him the scratch off, hoping he would sign it, and then I found this card on eBay pretty cheap, so I picked it up. He signed his card, but he didn't sign the scratch off, so unfortunately that's no points for the contest. But a little bit about him. He is no relation to the owner, Joe Gibbs. I thought he was, so I learned something new there. He didn't have a very big career. He raced from 82 to 92, competed in 36 races. He won a total of 6 races. So, pretty modest career, but he was kind enough to sign his card, which is great because, like I said, I am going to continue with this set after the contest, which I think ends this week. Unfortunately, he did not sign the scratch off, but he did scratch it off. It looks like he scratched off one on each section there. So I don't know, Caleb. That's up to you. I don't think that counts, but still very cool to have that returned back. And our last return of the week is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. So I'm betting it's another return. Oh, this is a great one. Cool. Here we go. So we have Mr. Harry Gant also on the 91 Max. I sent him 3 cards, 2 of which were not part of the contest. You guys might remember an earlier video, I sent this checklist to Joey Knuckles. Well, he took up most of the front side, so I tried to find somebody on the back, and Harry Gant signed the back. So there's one more point for the contest. But then I found he had a couple of other cards, including the 1990 race number 13 and his own card, and he graciously signed all 3, and he has a beautiful, beautiful signature there. It looks really good. This really came out really nice on this card, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we can find out about Harry. So he's one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers. He's in the International Motorsport Hall of Fame, and he started racing back in 1973 in the National 500 in Charlotte, North Carolina. He had a 23-year career, finishing up in 1996. Along the way, he won the Southern 500 in 84 and 91, and the Winston 500 in 1991. He had a ton of races. So when his career was all said and done, he raced in a total of 640 races with 40 wins, 186 top 5 finishes, and 300 top 10s. That means 50% of his races he finished in the top 10. That's pretty crazy. Pretty awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. Harry Gant. So that's 1 point for another point for the John Quack's Challenge. We got Mickey Gibbs on a card on the 91 Max. We got movie inspiration, Vince Papale, and a shuffle trade of Albert Bentley. Hey guys, just a quick follow-up. So you all saw this card, the Mickey Gibbs that came. I took a closer look at the scratch-off, and while he didn't sign it, and he did check off one section in each column, he actually won this contest for me. So I don't know if it's going to come out clearly. The rules state if you can get a keep racing keep racing, you can go on to the next column. And well, he kept going through 200 miles, 300 miles, 400 miles, and then he reached the finish line in the 500 mile. Uh, and I guess up top here is what you can win. So you qualify for 1,000 packs of Max Racing. You can get a Bill Elliott autograph, one of 100 full sets of 1992 Max Racing, or the grand prize is a trip to the 1992 Winston. So I'm going to guess and say that they will not honor this as a win. But I got to tell you, Caleb, I think the time he took to scratch this off should count as a point. I don't know. Call me crazy. Let me know your thoughts. But anyway, thank you again, Mr. Mickey Gibbs, for your autograph. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.